Hi everyone, my name is Yunior Lopez. I'm the music director of the Las Vegas Young Artists Orchestra program, and we have here members of the Annex Quartet. We just played our concert featuring music from our latest album, Latinoamericana, and we want to just go over the experience that we've had this week. Unfortunately, our second violinist, Peter Cosbey, couldn't be here, and we were very lucky to have Yuri come and learn all our music in just a few days. What do you think about that, Yuri? Like, how was that?
That was very challenging.
Challenging?
Yes.
What was it? It was because of him?
Did he yell too much?
Was it him? Did he put too much pressure on?
Of course.
It was yeah, right?
Yeah, of course.
It's a Russian thing,
Yeah,
I think.
definitely.
Canadian.
He keeps saying he's Canadian.
Israeli.
Israeli.
Israeli thing. It's Israeli.
So what do you think of the project? Like, is that something that you, like, was it new, different?
It's definitely new. That's why I loved it. The program was like really good. Like just it's not just like always like singing tango. That's what we always hear. But like this is different. Like it's more instrumental.
Right. And have you done stuff like this before?
Not
Not
Latino.
really?
No.
Well, that's good. I mean, we're always trying to find something different for the audience. I mean, we're living in a time where everyone's trying to copy each other. So that's a good thing. What did you think, Stas?
Well, I recorded this album.
You recorded it.
No, I mean, it's good. I think it's good to, in general, to play different styles and genres of music, to branch out a little bit, because it's really boring nowadays that everybody records. We talked about this.
Yeah,
I remember
yeah.
that everybody records great pieces like Beethoven quartets, whatever. But I mean, it's been recorded a million times now, and I think it's time to have something a little bit more progressive. I mean, people do it, but also sometimes the arrangements that people play are not very interesting. They are kind of very simplified, and and the program we played tonight, I think it's a very challenging program, and it's interesting to listen to without necessarily having a voice there, having words. Because if you have a song, if you have words, it's usually more appealing to people because they can relate to it. But on an abstract level, even having played this complex and interesting program, I think it works with the audience.
Yeah. I think this was probably the third concert we've had of this music.
Yes.
Yeah, that's right.
Third one?
Third
Yeah.
concert.
What would you say? I'm curious about this. What is the favorite piece in the program, and why? What do you think, Stas?
I like most. My favorite two are 4/4 Tango and Presto, because they're written so well for the quartet. And they're actually meant for the quartet. They're not, so they're more organic for me. But other pieces I really like too. I mean, it's very good arrangements, and I think even people don't know the songs, they somehow sound familiar. Because I don't know, because it's very. I mean, there's a lot of similarities in rhythms and whatever. Even like now, I see from going to William Grant still, and then the Cuban. I mean, it's all it's all influenced by everything. So like the African rhythms, right? And like you was talking about how Cuban music was influenced by African music and by Spanish music, and also it's. I think it's a good mix of things.
Yeah. What do you think, Yuri? Any favorites?
Same. I like
thing?
that those two pieces.
Those two,
Yeah.
they do stick out.
Yeah.
Are you in the same boat?
My favorite's the Presto too.
That's the best.
Just the Presto too.
Not
It's
the 4/4
best
Tango.
piece. Well, I like 4/4 Tango, but the best one's the Presto too by far.
But you know what was crazy? This is the second project we've done. The first one was the Roaring Twenties, which is, in a sense, there's some similarities as we had a lot of music arranged for us. Do you feel like anything that we did in this project, like stylistically, we were taught at any of the conservatories we attended?
No.
No.
Like, were we prepared for any of this? Do you know what I mean?
No, they don't teach this.
No, and also it's not only about it's not. I mean, I think anybody who's a relatively decent player can play this music. It's not so much, but the notes are not the same as actually having a groove, having a feel for
Right.
it. And you know, I mean, I'm learning a lot just by listening to Buena Vista Social Club or whatever. That you know, when you start playing like music like this, and if you're classical, you realize you have no rhythm, absolutely none. You know, and then when you start to actually get into it, you realize what the groove is and how to pocket certain things, and
Right.
so they can't really, nobody really teaches, and it's not a common thing to play this music in this instrumentation,
Right.
right? So
Yeah, I feel like everything we did probably in school, or like most classical music is just three in 3/4, 4/4,
Yeah.
6/8, 2/4. It's very much the same thing. Even the 6/8 is a 2. I mean, that's the same patterns over and over.
but counting doesn't do anything, you know, because
Right.
even in classical music, and here especially, you know, it's these complex rhythms are just like a language. So when you play it, if you count, you can do it, but it's a different. You have to be able to play it freely, as if it just, you know, just let it flow, sort of. And that's very complicated. You have to actually play a lot together to get really that groove. I think some of it we got tonight was pretty together in that sense.
Yeah. So, did you guys have a good time in Vegas? Did you like it? I know you were staying at my house. Was I a good host?
Yes.
Is that going to be on your resume? Is that
On my resume, no.
You're a very good host. And a very good cook, by the way.
Thank you.
Oh, yes.
That's some of the best Thai curry that I've had
And pastor.
in my life.
Thai curry.
Best
Yeah,
Thai
you cooked,
curry
you missed out.
within a 20-mile radius.
Yes, exactly.
It was good. It was fun, and I think I'm going to try to bring the quartet back. And if maybe one of the violins doesn't come again, Yuri will be here again. I hope you had a lot of fun, Yuri.
Too much fun.
Too much fun? Too much fun.
Almost too much.
If you're interested, our record, Latinoamericana, will be out on iTunes, Amazon, and pretty much every platform that you can buy music this coming week, starting January 15, I believe. So thank you guys. I hope you had a good time, and we'll see you next time.
Right on.